So today's the day. We get to pull the exhaust off of the GTO. So right now I've got nothing off yet, but I do have it up far enough that I can pull it off. So I'm going to take these bolts off, and then there's some hangers behind the mufflers, and then some hangers in the back. And then I can pull it off. So I will update you when that's done. So the exhaust is off now. That was really easy to do. The 4 bolts on the flanges just came right out. They were very easy, especially with my big impact gun. These mufflers I found last night are actually high flow mufflers. They're basically straight through. So there's a pipe, a straight pipe basically that goes from here, I guess it's a bendy pipe, and then straight out, and it just has perforations all the way around it on both of these. So they flow really good. They just muffle that sound too much for my taste. So I will be probably doing some kind of flex pipe between the ends. I'm going to chop it basically right at the mufflers on both sides, and then I will put it all back together and maybe weld up where these hangers are supposed to go at that point. But then the next clip will be an exhaust note without the exhaust on it.
Yes. I could feel that on my face.
I think I want to drive it like this for a little bit.
Okay. I guess we're out in Tooele, so it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to take it around the block.
That's loud.
Look out.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm taking a ride in this thing. Excuse the sweatband, because I sweat a lot on my head and I don't like it getting into my eyes. So anyway, here's me driving it without an exhaust on. It's going to be loud. Drive it too much, get too much attention, and also there's not a whole lot holding up the existing exhaust, so yeah. Maybe it's just the sound, but it feels faster. It's probably just because I can hear it more. Mental game more so than a reality game, but I really like it. I wish I could leave it like this, but anyway, I'm super excited because I'm just doing straight pipe instead of my mufflers, and so it'll still sound almost as loud as it is right now. Probably less loud in the car because the exhaust is dumping out right below me, so there's going to be a lot less drone, but it'll still be loud, and that will make me proud. So anyway, I'm going to cut for a second, and then I'll come back on when I'm in an area where I can do a bigger pull. Alright, so I'm coming up on a corner of a road that has a speed limit of 50 miles an hour, so I will do a 0 to 50 pull in my car in just a few seconds here. Very excited to hear it. I'm not going to go all the way through, but I will make it heard. There's 50. Comes pretty quickly. But I will cut, and then I'll come back when I turn around on this road. Alright, here we go. decided to get my exhaust all put together. Hopefully by the end of the day today. If not, then it'll be in a few days from now. But pulling back onto my neighborhood street. Speed limit of 35, so I can't really do a big pull there. But we'll do a little pull. Well, I'm going to cut now, and next time you see me, hopefully I'm working on my exhaust. So the exhaust is cut. As you can see, mufflers are stacked. And now it's up to me to basically put this stuff back on and then get the pipes fit where I want them to be, and then tack them all together. But the combination of pipes in the correct manner is what I need to do. Length and bendiness. I'm probably going to do away with those and just come straight from there into these, which means I might chop that right there so it's more straight. And then I'll have to work out some details, finagling hanger locations, and weld those onto the pipes as well. Hopefully more of that today. Just wanted to show you how these mufflers are. They're actually not that bad. They're just too quiet. But I mean, it's pretty much straight through. I told you there's a little bendy pipe that has perforations in there. You can't see the perforations because of lighting, but I can see them. But yeah, it's pretty much a straight through pipe. Bendy as it is, but still straight through. That's how both of them are. So I thought I'd take a quick break from the GTO for a second and show you the peril that my car is in, my Subaru. My youngest son decided to put dirt on my hood. And for those that don't understand the peril that this can cause, dirt is made up of particles of sand and rocks. Those things are harder than clear coat and paint. So if you go to wipe this off, you'll scratch it. So I'm going to have to vacuum it off carefully. And yeah, I was definitely not happy when I discovered this. The joys of kids. This is my son Landon. He saw me working on my car, so he started to work on his motorcycle. Yeah. What are you working on? My motorcycle. What are you doing? What's wrong with it? You putting exhaust on it now too?
No, I'm going to try to put it on this. This pre-mantis is
okay.
way too crazy, and it's a boy.
Have to go to the store to get these. And possibly some other pipe for my cut up exhaust. So I'll return in a minute. So I just got these exhaust flange gaskets from O'Reilly's. There's part number if you're curious. There we go. Anyway, I'm about to put this back on, and then I'm going to put that back on and start my measurement process. Alright, so with this exhaust, before I put it back in, I've got to weld it. So I'm going to grind it down right here, the bead, and then re-weld it. I just finished grinding that down now, and I'm going to go ahead and weld another bead onto it, and hopefully I do a good job. I'm not very good at welding, but I'm going to try. So I just got done welding it, and I ground it down a little bit because it looked even worse. But turns out I just suck at welding. But anyway, it may not be pretty, but it is definitely solid. Maybe. But anyway, that's how it's going to be, because I don't think I can get it any better. I just suck at welding. Alright, I just finished welding on some pieces, you can see, maybe I'll bring it into the light, you can see more clearly that I definitely do suck at welding. Like, just straight up. But hey, I don't care. My redneck sense tells me that this is sufficient, and I'm gonna go with it. Alright, so it is 9:30ish, sun is down, it's dark outside. I just finished the last couple of things on the exhaust. There are a few things left, but I can still drive it the way it is. I'm missing a couple clamps, but it's still drivable, like I said. It sounds amazing, like it's really good, but it's too late to do an exhaust clip. But probably tomorrow, or soonest tomorrow or the next day, I will do an exhaust clip to close off this video. But anyway, I've got my sleeve tattoos made of dirt and grime and stuff, so I'm gonna get cleaned up, and then you'll see me check back in when I do my exhaust clip. The last video I took was on Saturday night, and it's now Monday afternoon, and I just wanted to show you what I did. So the places I welded, and then I used the cheap flex pipe that is prone to leak, but I'm using band clamps, and hopefully that works. And then where the exhaust goes back into the stock end pipes. So there you go. I should be doing a rev next.